Welcome to qnawire.
So I think in this problem, what we have is we've got a spring scale and a platform scale, and they're both exerting an upward force on this book bag. Okay, so let's draw a little picture of this. We've got a table. Always have to have a table, right? And then here's this scale like this with a surface. And our book bag, I'll make our book bag be green here so we can kind of tell. There's our book bag. Looks strangely like a rectangle, but let's pretend that's a book bag. And what we've got is this is a scale here that's exerting an upward force. It's exerting 25.7 newtons upward. This is our platform scale, right? So I'll call that the force of the platform scale is 25.7 newtons upward on this thing. And then we've got this spring scale here that's exerting an upward force. We got that hooked on there. And the force at the spring scale, I'll call that force of the spring scale, right, is 17.6 newtons upward. So what's going on here is that this spring scale is exerting an upward force, not enough to lift the whole book bag, but just partly lifting it. And so two things are exerting an upward force, and what they're counteracting is, of course, the force that the Earth is exerting. Okay, so let's draw a force diagram for this. We've got a little dot here we're going to represent, and that is the book bag. We've got the force the Earth is exerting. This is a gravitational force. And then there's a contact force. The platform scale is exerting this much force, right? So that's our force of our platform scale. And then there's also the force of the spring scale. Now, if I drew this correctly, if I was talented, okay, you would see that these two lengths should add up to this length, right? If I had a ruler or something, I could do a better job here. Mathematically, what I'm saying here is that if we set this up, this thing is not accelerating up or down, so the forces all add to zero. So I can say that the force of the spring scale plus the force of the platform scale minus the force that the Earth exerts, those all add to zero. So now we can actually put numbers in, right? The spring scale is exerting 17.6 newtons. Plus the 25.7 newtons that the platform scale exerts, right? Minus the force that the Earth is exerting downward. That has to add to zero. Now, the final question is the magnitude. What is the magnitude of the force that the Earth exerts on the bag? Well, we can just do some math here, right? It's just really the sum of these two. So 17.6 plus 25.7. And that adds up to 43.3 newtons. And they just say the magnitude of the force, right? So that we're all done, right? That would be a downward force. That's the force that the Earth exerts.